Okay, so I was at Goodwill the other day, and I haven't been there for months. I'm kind of boycotting them because they mark everything up so just outrageously expensive. So, anyway, I saw these, and it's like witnessing a crime scene, okay? So these were 6.49, but oh my. Okay, whoever did this, okay? Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Straight to craft jail for stampers blasphemy. I just, I got no words. Some of these stamps are just really expensive. What were they thinking? I, wow, no words. Okay, let's dump these out so I can pick them all up again. I like building blocks. All right, so yeah, some of these are okay, but oh my gosh. Okay, either they didn't have stamp cleaner or they didn't care. What even is this? Okay, that poor little flower. This is this this is prosecutable in a craft world, okay? Anyway, I thought I would do a restoration video. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is this acrylic paint? I don't know. Okay. All right. Some of these are obviously permanent ink. Wow. This looks like acrylic paint. I don't know. Some of these are a hot mess, but some of them are brand new, so it wasn't a total fail. Yeah, I don't know if somebody died or what, but I don't know. They sure killed the stamps. I am going to try to do a resurrection on some of these, and then I will film the process and tell you what I used in case you too had a bad craft day and you just let your stamps dry out. Yeah. Well, the good news is that part of them are still pliable. So we'll see. I got the soft toothbrush on the ready, the isopropyl alcohol, the Dawn dishwashing soap, and the glycerin, of course. Okay, afterward, to recondition the stamp. So we'll see if we can restore this little bunny. This poor little bunny. Oh, all right. We will see you soon. Wish me luck. Okay, so here are the solvents we're going to be using in a bowl. I just have some hot water. I have some Dawn dishwashing soap in here. I am going to spray each stamp with Totally Awesome because it is totally awesome and it gets off everything. And, of course, isopropyl alcohol. I've just decanted the isopropyl alcohol in these little bottles so that I don't make such a mess. This is totally awesome. And then we are going to seal it with, I know this is alcohol, but my vegetable glycerin bottle broke, and so I just decanted it into this. So I'm going to go put these things away, and I'm already started to clean some of the lesser crimes, the misdemeanors. So they looked like this, okay, and now they look like this in a real stamp cleaner. Ooh, I bet you they don't know how to act. So I'm going to clean up these because I need some instant satisfaction. And hopefully I can restore those. Those are a hot mess, just saying. Okay, I will be back for the next segment. So just to show you what I'm doing here, this is the decanted Totally Awesome. And I'm going to spray this on here just a little bit. Swish this around in hot, soapy Dawn dishwashing. And we will see how this looks. So you just want to gently rub in circles. I should have another spray bottle of water here, but here, maybe I'll just go and get one of those, and then I'm going to rub it off on my stamp pad. Wipe the excess off, and later, just looks brand new if it weren't for the paint on the block. So yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm gonna go get another spray bottle just because I'm lazy. It's my birthday today, so I'm having one lazy day. So this was my project to tackle these bad crime-ridden stamps. Poor things. This will be a miracle, I'm telling you right now. Okay, so 4 of them done, and I will continue to clean these, and then we'll get to these, okay? Be right back. Okay, so I have cleaned all of these. Here is our dirty water over here. You can't see much. But anyway, these are pristine. All I need to do is wipe a little glycerin on them, but I'm going to let them dry first. So yeah, these will turn out very, very well. So let's see, what did I do here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stamps already. 12 stamps in here. I haven't counted what's in the bag over here, and I haven't counted, you know, the hot mess that I still have to deal with. So I'm just going to show you real quick. This looks like, what does that look like? That looks like black acrylic ink, or maybe permanent ink. So I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's see here. Let's do the alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. See if I can get it in camera here. And see if that dissolves anything first. Nothing's coming off there. Remember, this has got Dawn dishwashing soap in it. And for acrylic, honestly, it might take a soaking in order to get it. Now I'm going to add the Totally Awesome cleaner. Hopefully this is on camera. And we should be able to see if it's going to dissolve, you know, by what's left in the water here, or the dishwater. It looks like it's going to come somewhat clean. Again, it might need to have a good bath just to get the residual stuff off, because only God knows how long it's been there. But you can see by the suds are all, you know, they're not white. So there is stuff coming off of it. So, yeah, let's look at it so far. Let's see if I can clean it on this. Yep, look at that. Look at that. The gunk is coming off. Yeah, so it's going to take a while. But I just wanted to show you that mixing Totally Awesome with isopropyl alcohol, 91%. If you do it long enough and you're careful with it, it should get out all of the acrylic paint. But you know, the stash that I have here, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a hot minute. All right, so yeah, we're gonna continue to work on this, and I just wanted to show you that, in fact, it does dissolve the pigment and the brush is pretty icky. It's just an old denture brush. And it's a soft version, so you don't want to take anything harsh so that you scratch the rubber. I'm going to spray it with some water just to see. If it's any better. It's getting there. Can you see that? It's getting there. It's no longer totally black. So, yeah, I think maybe a soak, but you don't want to soak this in isopropyl alcohol for long or any solvent because you'll ruin the rubber. But the good news is that you can leave glycerin on it, 100% vegetable glycerin. You can leave it on for about 10 or 15 minutes and then wipe it off and then stow your stamps how you would normally stow them away. And yeah, we'll try stamping with the ones that I have cleaned, obviously, so that we can see if we can get the detail in it. But I'm going to shut this off for now, and I'm going to get to work, and I'm going to show you the rest. Oh, maybe I'll do this one right here while this is soaking. Let's see. We'll soak it in the Totally Awesome plus alcohol. And we'll just let that sit there for a little bit. And then let's see what this hot mess is. This, it's really super sticky still. So God knows what that is. So we're going to go in with the Totally Awesome first, and the brush full of Dawn dishwashing soap, and see if that lifts anything. Oh, it is working like a charm. My goodness. Look at those purple suds, or whatever's on here. Okay, let's clean it with isopropyl alcohol. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Let's just keep on going here. And then I will shut this off and clean the rest, because maybe, just maybe, this isn't going to be as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, so if you ever, I don't know why anyone would, but if you accidentally leave your, like if you're doing jelly prints or whatever, and you just want to stamp with acrylic or something on there, just be sure that you put them in, you know, that you clean them right away. And isopropyl alcohol dissolves acrylic ink, just so you know. But make sure you treat it with glycerin after, okay? Look at this. You can't see this, but I can. So I'm going to hit it with alcohol. Look at that. It's getting clean. Getting really clean. Let's see if I can clean it on the thing here. All right. It's not totally there. It's not totally there, but it is getting there. All right. I'm going to continue to go into here. What is this? Okay, it's a really tight pattern. So, yeah. We're going to continue to do this just for another little second here. And I think we will call this one good. Now I'm going to go back with water. And it's no longer sticky. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Look at that. In real time. So, I'm going to go and clean the rest of these. And, yeah. It works. Oh, I just thought I would show you real quick. I just started cleaning this after letting it soak for, what was that, maybe 3 minutes? And look at this. What kind of magic is this? You probably can't see it very well, but I can. Let me hit it with more alcohol. Look at that. Look at that. That is cool. My hands are all black. That is very cool. See if I can get close. I can't really see what I'm doing on camera, so I hope this is showing up. I want to get all of the nitty little gritties in here. And restore this to nearly new. This is like watching paint dry, isn't it? Okay, but I wanted you to see this in real time so that if you accidentally did this, you don't panic. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with water now. I think you ruined your $8 stamp, because stamps are expensive. All right, this is pretty much done, but I'm just neurotic that way. So let me just hit this again with water. Look at that. That is very cool. Very cool. All right. Oh, my fingers are just a hot mess. And we'll clean this off so that we keep the wooden stamp. Have the integrity with the glue on that, whatever adhesive is on that. But just look at how clean this got. This is working like a charm. There you go. All right, now I'm going to go and do the rest of these, and I will be back. Okay, so I know I promised that I would show you the finale, and this is a semi-final. All right, yeah, I'm still working on 2 stamps that probably have no hope or prayer to be done. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how well most of these turned out. Look at the detail on that. So, yeah, here's some of these are still a little dirty around the edges, you know, with the permanent stamp, but the detail is there. So they should stamp really well. See, there's still some black or whatever they used here, but it's good enough because all of the raised parts still have the detail showing, and it's just a little more love than the rest. This one here, same thing, a little bit of black there and around the edges here, but for the most part, yep, and over here, but for the most part the detail is all cleaned up. No more paint. This one here. There's no way I'm gonna get the acrylic paint out of here. But again, it should stamp really well because the detail is showing up. And let's see, where was the blue one? Oh, I think this was the blue one, yep. Look at how well this one turned out. I thought this one was a goner for sure. But all the blue cleaned up. Well, little tiny shreds of it here. But yeah, for the most part, all of the detail is still there. So I might have to hit that again with some more isopropyl alcohol. Depends on how it will stamp. But these, this is just a crime. Again, red glitter paint on this beautiful stamp right here, which, you know, is very sketchy to begin with. You know, in other words, it's not a clear black and white. It's more like a tone-on-tone sketch type of thing. Why? Just tell me why you would put pink and red glitter acrylic paint on this. I don't have a whole lot of hope for this one. And this poor little bunny. Yeah, this poor little bunny has been soaking for a half an hour. And it's coming up a little bit. I can see it if I can zoom in here. You can see that it's trying to get clean. And around the edges here, but I still have to get all of this off. Now, on the raised edges, it probably would stamp, but I still have quite a bit of work to do, and I'm not giving up on her because she's cute. Anyway, I will catch you later when everything is all said and done, and then I will show you how to seal these with glycerin or treat them so that you know, they will stay nice and supple. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I had these soaking for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And this was just with the mixture of Totally Awesome and isopropyl alcohol. Now I'm going to hit it with the not hot dish soap, but I'm not gonna get another one. It'll be fine. And this is just dripping off. I'm sure it's gonna take a minute to get all this stuff off, but we'll just get the first layer off and see how it looks. And let it soak some more. I can tell that it's already looking much better than it did. Let's hit it with some water. Yep, you can see that it is, it's getting pretty clean. I have this one soaking as well. So let me hit this again with more alcohol. And let that dissolve in there. And let's see what we can do with this one. This one is just awful, 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 awful. Did I say it was awful? Let's see if we can restore this real quick here. I see blue. You see the colored blue suds. See? So we are making a difference here. Hit it with some water and see how much of a difference it is. Look at that. It is coming off. Look at that. Look at all that blue. Oh, I think I just ruined my... Well, it'll be a paint. It'll be a paint microfiber towel. Oh, look at that. That is a world of difference right there. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. So I am going to continue to let this soak in, whoop, sorry about that. I'm going to let this soak in Totally Awesome and isopropyl alcohol. I have my phone plugged in, charging, and that's why the wobble. So I'm going to gently sit this down, and then remember this one. This has been soaking for a while, about 20 minutes now. This had the glitter, looked like glitter glue or something, or glitter paint, something like that. And I still have 3 more large ones after I get these 4 done. And I will let those soak for a while. I'm sorry if this is boring, but I wanted to show you this in real time in case you ever need to know how long it will take. And this is coming off nicely. Gonna take a while, but the water, look how icky the water's getting. So we are making progress. And I think what they did is they put permanent ink and then they put in, I don't know if you can see this or not, it would still stamp. Gosh, I hope you can see this. There's a lot of detail here, but I'm going to see if I can get off all of this black. And the only way to do that is with isopropyl alcohol. And let's try this one as well. You're probably thinking, why don't you change that icky water? Well, I will eventually. But I have so much soap in it. It really doesn't matter. It's not like I'm mixing pigment or glue or anything like that, because everything in this little pan of water is considered a solvent, you know, for anything that I put in there. So it's not gonna cross-contaminate or, you know, do anything nasty like that. This is like a miraculous save. I mean, it's just amazing. So I hope you're finding this helpful. If you are, please hit the like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. That would be very nice. I don't often do videos unless I find them to be helpful to somebody. I don't monetize my channel. I just kind of do videos so that I can remember how I did things, honestly. And if anybody else benefits from it, then that's a bonus. But I always like to hear from people, so I appreciate you. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay, there's just a little bit of little bits of stuff here. I hope this is showing up. It's not real light in here. I mean, I have some natural sunshine and I do have an overhead light on, but it's not that bright. But this is turning out way better than I thought it would be. So yeah, I got quite a stash for $6.49 for once at Goodwill. They did not know what they had, that's why. So I'm just going to clean this one off, and then maybe I'll hit the brush on this one real quick and show you what it looks like, and then I will continue, and then I will come back and I will show you the final results. Okay, let's see here. Water. I should just dip the whole thing in there, but I want to make sure I get in the cracks and crevices. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm going to tip this so that you can see the detail. Hopefully. Oops, sorry. Oh, have I been off camera all that time? I hope not. That is amazing. Amazing. Or, it's totally awesome. Lives up to its namesake. I wonder what's in it. Yeah, they don't put ingredients on there. Maybe I should have used gloves. Who knows? Well, you know what? If you see that my hand has fallen off in the next video, you'll know why. Oh, yeah, I know. Six sense of humor. But I am just really, really pleased because this stamp in my hand alone was probably on sale for $7.99. I don't see the price tag on it anymore. But, you know, because normally large stamps the size of the palm of your hand are upwards of $12.99, $14.99. I mean, I think that's outrageous, but, you know, years ago, and I don't know how old these stamps are. They look pretty new to me, or new designs. But if they were within the last few years, it's like, these were expensive. I mean, even at $6.99. I mean, look at the bag. I will have to tally up what I think that they are worth. I gotta be careful because I want to clean this off this way. Looks like I have soap on it, so we'll hit it with this. Make sure these are clean around the edges so it doesn't come off from the block before I want it to. I might take all of these off the blocks so that I can use a stamp platform, but look at that. Look at that before and after. Well, I'm not going to put the before in there because you saw what it looked like. All right, so I'm going to go and let's see, let's hit this one. Hit this one again real quick. Just on one side. Look at that. Look at that. It's like magic. So yeah, if you come across stamps like this, just go invest in the dollar store for, I don't know, what are they, 10 bucks for dollar items now? I don't know. Anyway, just invest in a spray bottle of Totally Awesome. You can either get the orange one or the yellow one. I'm using the yellow. And Dawn dishwashing soap. And yeah, and a toothbrush, soft bristle toothbrush, and 91%. Got to be 91% isopropyl alcohol because that's the only thing that dissolves the permanent ink. Okay, I am going to clean that up better, but look at that. Amazing. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, just real quick. Now this has been soaking for 20 minutes, 22 minutes actually. And I just picked it up again. It's still wet. We're going to see. We're going to see how much more paint we can pull. Oh my gosh, it's falling off in chunks. Look at that. Look at that pretty blue suds. That means the stamp is almost clean. Clean as a little whistle. I know I said I was going to come back for the final thing, but I was excited to see the worst of the worst. Well, the second to worst one here. I have yet to soak the other ones. But I wanted to show you this in real time. Just in case you were getting a little bored. Look at all that stuff on there. Wow. Oh, this is like magic. Yeah, I will never go back to commercial stamp cleaner again since I have discovered this concoction. I discovered it actually years ago. But, okay, that's totally awesome. This is water. Okay. Let's see. Just a little bit left here, and it's nearly a done deal. So I am going to go hit this again with Totally Awesome. And isopropyl alcohol. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to let this soak for another, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes. And get all the stuff off my hands. And now I will be back for the finale. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so see right here, right there, it's so caked on, and some of it did come off. So again, if I took this off of the wooden block and I soaked it and continued scrubbing it, which I might do, but you know what? It makes a perfectly good print. Look at that. No little hiccups. Well, maybe some, but I don't know what the original design looked like. So, and then this one, this is acceptable. The words come out. So I'm going to call that a win for both of these. And we have just officially restored the worst stamp crime scene in craft history. All right, so I hope you found this helpful, and just a cautionary tale on the amount of work you will have if you don't clean your stamps. It's a hot mess. I'm going to tally up and see how much I got for $6.49, and I will be back in a sec. Okay, so the last step in this buffet of stamps that I have rescued from their Goodwill orphanage is to take a tiny bit, and I've just decanted just not even a half a cap full of this, all right? And I am going to simply, sorry about that, I'm just going to paint some glycerin on each one of these. Well, I probably will need more than a capful, but I am just going to saturate these in glycerin as best as I can. And I'm going to let it sit there and soak in for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And then I'm going to come in and wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And I'll do this off camera, but I wanted to show you the astounding value that I got. Remember, we paid $6.49 at Goodwill. Here is the packaging, $6.49 for all of these stamps. Just amazing. They did not know what they had. For once, it was a great deal, because I went and I looked up these stamps, and I have conservative values. So this is what I came up with. All right, never mind my pig scratch. But the whopping total for all of the ones that I have, estimated at, you know, the sizes for these prices, $311.52. That has to be the best deal that I have found at Goodwill in, I don't know, ever, especially in today's economy. So anyway, I hope you found this really helpful. It only took, I don't know, I took a break, but really it only took a couple of hours, you know, of just, you know, working with it and scrubbing it down and, you know, getting it all, you know, perfect again. Not perfect, but you know what I mean, workable. Instead of, I mean, this was covered in black acrylic paint. Just look at how nicely this one turned out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to saturate the rest of these with vegetable glycerin. My hands are all dirty. Oh, that's a hot mess right there. Anyway, totally awesome. We'll take this off because, you know, That's what it is. Totally awesome. Do not put acetone on these. Do not, do not, do not. It will eat the rubber. Ask me how I know that. Anyway, so vegetable glycerin is your friend. And yeah, it's only 2 of these, but they turned out to be a perfect print anyway. So yeah, if you find yourself in a bind and you find in an old drawer or an old box that you accidentally forgot to clean these, now you know how to do it. All right. So we will talk to you later. And Bunny says bye-bye. Bye-bye.